Emily, welcome to my channel. I make home education, vloggy style, van life videos with my 9-year-old daughter Rosie, and now for those of you who follow my channel, he is 4 days old. Meet Orion Edmonds Jenkins. Yeah. That was the sound of him pooing. It's been a bit of a week. I went into labour on Monday at 8 o'clock. I gave birth to him on the sofa in my house at 11 minutes past 12 on Tuesday. So midnight from Monday to Tuesday. Ended up in hospital for stitches. Didn't come out for 2 days. We didn't come out till Wednesday lunchtime because they gave me an anaesthetic that I couldn't feel my legs, and it meant I had to be under observations to make sure everything came back normally. And then we thought we were home, just that into routine. Midwife came Thursday, took some bloods, didn't take enough. We got called back into MLU, took more bloods. Got called back in to say that he had jaundice because he was tinged slightly yellow, so we had to come back in for light therapy. Oh, that sounds delightful. I'm gonna have to deal with that in a second. I'll let him finish though. And we've been stuck in. It is now early hours of Saturday morning. So he had to do 12 hours in an incubator under a UV light to sort the jaundice out. He's had an antibiotic for what looks like slight infection within his umbilical cord. He's been poked and prodded so many times now. I feel for him. He's quite a happy little chappy really, and he sleeps well and he eats well. And yeah, so this is the beginning of a slightly larger journey now, and yeah, just looking forward to getting home and getting into a routine and getting Rosie used to what life's going to be like with a little brother, because it's going to be a bit different, accommodating his needs, not just her own, and trying to help me out a little bit. So many life skills to learn for her at the moment. So I'm currently filming in the hospital. I'm waiting for someone to come in and do obs on him. It is like 4 o'clock in the morning. So but mum and baby are well, so that's something at least. And I'll throw in some extra pictures I've taken of him just now. So mum and baby's first selfie after I'd been stitched up and they put him back on me, and then Craig changing, I think, the first nappy he'd been in. He's dressed up as a little stormtrooper, and then he weed through that, so he's in his little other thing. So yeah, this is Orion, and he's all well now. We're home, which is great. He's had a light therapy. One proud big sister there. We're going, he's heavy. But yeah, she's so chuffed to meet him. She's smitten. Obviously an obligatory picture. His little ear hat. And then we had to go back in, and that's him in his little eye mask for the UV light treatment. And finally coming home. For some reason Craig puts his hat over his eyes all the time. It seems to send him to sleep, so yeah, finally home. And then all smooshy faced. So he's feeling well, but napping well as well. And then obviously just a cute little romper. And then a picture of the 3 of us. All happy. We are home and we are in the garden. Everything is fine now. Rosie's aware of what's gone on because we didn't really tell her to not worry her about us being in hospital. So we didn't say anything, but turn around. There's baby Orion. There's Rosie, being a weird big sister. She's going to make some space for me so I can actually sit down.
I have.
Barely, Dab. Oh, right. What do you think of making a big sister so far?
Bit boring.
I told you you didn't do much. Give him a few weeks.
It's fun copying every single sound he makes.
Give him a few weeks. And he'll do some bits. But that might be a dirty nappy that he's changing now.
He's copying every single sound he makes. It is really fun copying the sounds he makes.
But I was hoping to get a rest in now, but I think he might need his nappy change, depending on what he's going to do. So, we will let you know how our week goes on. Not yet, baby. We will let you know how as the week goes on. Rosie's going to learn how to do certain things for me, but not right now while I'm making this video. Because she needs to be supervised very closely, because she needs direct instructions. This is why you haven't brushed your hair, Bubs. You picking that apart, that's you haven't brushed your hair, or you've dipped your hair in something you had with lunch.
Okay.
May as well still have 2 babies. No, you need to brush your hair, but it's not funny, Babs, because you're going to be 10 this year. So, she is very helpful though. She has been bringing me stuff, and
Do you need anything?
she has been bringing me, she's done me drinks, she made me toast this morning, and she bring me the nappy stuff when I need the nappy stuff, so she's doing all right. Fair play to you, baby. Okay, so we'll get back to you, and we may have done something slightly more interesting than sunbathe, but otherwise...
Do you need anything?
Because he was jaundice when he was born and the markers were too high, we had to do the light therapy thing, so we're now sunbathing and feeding a lot to flush it all through and make him human and not yellow. So yeah, we'll catch up with you in a bit. Rosie had a hair appointment on Tuesday, so I had to drag him out. He looks so tiny there. He's having his first treatment. That was where they let me change his bum, and of course Rosie's new hairstyle. She asked for it to be curled this time. And then he was a week yesterday. So this is 1 week picture. Looks so serious. And then we had to go to Tesco today because we ran out of nappies. So yeah, it's his first second Tesco trip actually. And then another very proud big sister. I'm going to coach with him. So yeah. Yeah. So we won't be getting up to much other than baby stuff at the moment, really. So, but I'm hoping to do the same thing I did for Rosie, for Orion, and that is like when he's a bit older, the learning stuff, the sheets and whatnot. So yes, that will all be to come again. I might even have to rewatch some old videos to remember what I actually did with her, because baby brain at the moment. So yeah, we've been having a quiet day today because we've been waiting for an electric pump to arrive for me, because unlike Rosie, Orion will actually take a bottle. So that means that when he needs topping up in the middle of the night, I don't necessarily have to move to do it. So I've got to wait for it to charge, wait for it to sterilise, and then I can give it a go. So yeah. All the usual stuff after having all the weepies and whatnot. So if anyone would like any more ins of that side of it, the realities, maybe any mums that are feeling a little alone with how they feel and stuff, yeah, drop a comment below. More than happy to do a video about things like that so that people can feel less alone. I mean, it's different for everybody though. It's an umbrella term for anxiety and depression and weepies and all sorts of different feelings that come with PND, which I've been dreading going through again. I had severe anxiety with Rosie, which I don't have this time, but I appear to have some other sort of random crying thing going on. So it doesn't mean there isn't really something wrong underneath it all. It just means that I'm just prone to crying a bit more easier at the moment and getting in my own head. So yeah, yeah, so I'll wrap this video up here. That's our introduction to the world for Orion. He's not Facebook official yet because we want to get a nice picture of me, Orion and Craig, and then we'll get one of either the 4 or the 5 of us if we can get his daughter in a picture as well. She's a bit hard to pin down though. So yeah, yeah, for now I shall say it's ta-ta for me, ta-ta from the Rosie Bear, and ta-ta for Orion, who's yet to have something associated with the name. So yeah, any suggestions, do feel free below. So bye for now.